Oh, look at that. You know, it never fails, guys. It's just a great intro. Wait, where are the bubbles? What the fuck? Oh, you know, I got a little worried. Yeah, I mean, shit.
It's a big glass.
It's a big glass. Getting drunk now. Welcome, everyone, to another edition of Acquisitions Incorporated, Twitch's weekly brewing show. Oh, wait, I get to say it now. I am joined virtually always, now he gets the fucking title, by Jeffrey K. Horkins. He'll be here shortly, I fucking hope, but we'll see. But we are here to give you that which you already own, the joy of brewing. And as you know, however it is you've stumbled ass backwards into this show, yeah, Goblin Gnome, he's normally a hologram. We are going through the hero's journey of how to craft a brew. But since my faithful companion decided to leave me in the lurch, I'm just gonna start drinking without him, because that's what he deserves. I'm gonna try all these really cool beers. Fuck him. But no, so Ghostly, your partner, brought us in another really cool reservation beer, and it's a Red Rattler is the name of it. So do we know what this is?
I have no idea.
Great.
It'd be cool if it was a Rattler.
That's what I was thinking too. I was thinking that as well. It'd be really cool if it was a Rattler, but like the high desert sun, the red diamond rattlesnake glows beautifully amber in the sage and rock of Rincon Reservation. Our Red Rattler Amber Ale pays respects to its splendor and strength, with a balanced caramel malt brew featuring notes of toasted toffee and a slight pine hop bitterness that Jerford Horkins won't be able to enjoy because he's a douche and can't make it on. Wow, I can't believe that got that specific.
Wow, I mean.
Though the red diamond rattlesnake is to be enjoyed at a distance, which that asshole will be doing, our amber ale is best enjoyed amongst friends, which is clearly Josh and Tom and not Jerry.
Look at this though. Like Jerry couldn't make it, but Mike managed to show up in chat.
Yeah.
Mike's in chat.
Show.
Mike.
Space Marines.
Can we just talk about Space Marines, please? Like, that would be the best. I want to have long, in-depth conversations about Space Marines. And we should do a Space Marines brew, but here's the thing. You have to pick your chapter first, and I know it's going to be Space Wolves. I really just want to create the Battle of Prospero, but I'm not telling you what to do. It's your chapter. Black Templars? Fuck yes. Did you go and get all the Black Templar stuff yet? Because there's a full box that you can get, and it's amazing. Oh God. Oh.
Oh, he's starting.
Well, I've got a phone call tomorrow, and maybe I can get some things sent over. Oh well, man, we should do a Space Marines.
Look at that seductive drip trapped in the pan. Ooh.
That would be fun, like a Black Templar. Did we do a Black Templar beer yet? Because I can't remember if we did one when Kiko was playing.
Space? No, that was Raven Guard.
It was Raven Guard. It was Raven Guard. It wasn't Black Templars. Okay, cool.
That'd be fun because we could do like a traditional like monk beer because they're the really religious ones.
Yeah. Oh, why am I even pouring a second beer out? Oh, I'm pouring it for you, Tom.
Oh,
I'm pouring it for you because
Appreciate that.
fucking Holkins. Mike, if you haven't, obviously you probably haven't gotten to it yet, but Abnett made a book called The War of Prospero. That's fucking amazing. And it just talks about the Space Wolves and 1,000 Suns fight.
And No Fear is also one of the best books.
Yeah. But the Eisenhorn stuff is amazing. So this is an amber ale. Cool, very, very awesome. But let's put this on get that over there for you. Yeah. You're never gonna run out. Yeah, Prospero Burns. I thought there was another one called The War of Prospero, but I could be wrong. St. JW. You want a beer?
Sure. One of these.
I know this isn't really your style, right? You're normally.
I'm a a sour.
You're a sour kind of guy?
That's nice though.
Whoa, that is delicious.
Very nice.
Please tell your partner thank you. That's really
Oh,
cool that
yeah.
she brought these in. Yeah, no fear.
That's very, very nice.
So good. Yeah, St. JW, what I'm doing is I got 2 boxes of the Horus Heresy set. So I'm going to paint one as Thousand Suns and one as Space Wolves, and then make a custom Prospero board. So we can literally recreate a battle on Prospero. Because I'm a Thousand Suns nut.
Yeah, very cool. Honestly.
Yeah, this is actually a
Very good.
fantastic beer. Yeah, and another cool thing is with Turbo Dork sent us up all their paints, and it's going to be really cool to use those paints to paint the Horus Heresy stuff.
They're all shiny and weird.
Yeah, because the old Thousand Suns, this is before they were sarcophagi, right? So their paint scheme is like a candy red and gold. So I'm super excited about that. Jux, I hope Mike comes in and plays some more games on Tuesday with us.
Oh yeah, this is very, very good.
Yeah, Mike, anytime, please. Come and do a paint jam. The Turbo Dork paints are so cool. Those color changing paints that they have,
Great.
that's insane.
Yeah, they're a little hard to really get right.
No,
When you
well,
get 'em,
I
they're
talked to them and they showed me how you're like supposed to do it. Like there's like a couple you got to do a little bit of. It's all about the basing, kind of like contrast paints.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Jack. I think we just all have to pressure Mike to come in and paint. I want to see it happen, just because I'm not a great painter and I love watching other people paint because I pick up a lot of stuff. So it's great.
I'm very, very impressed with that beer. Like I'm not normally.
I
a
am
drinker,
too.
But that's.
It's smooth. It's delicious.
Yeah,
like
not-
everything about this is
not super
really,
like
really
hoppy.
good.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Yeah, you missed a good one.
real cool.
Well, you started. What you
Yeah, awesome. Nice of you to join us.
started already?
Virtually always joined by this dick.
We only have so much time, Jerry.
Yeah.
We're on a shorter schedule today, even. Come
You
on.
have any rejoinders, Ghostly? You wanna?
Yeah, he got to drink. Yeah, he's
really,
drinking.
Really good.
He's drinking your beer.
Yeah.
That's what we want. So, if you start to see, like later on during the sponsored stream, if you start to see the camera tilting ever
Yeah.
downward, you know,
No, you need to try this beer. It's amazing.
what?
This-
Rinson?
Yeah, Ghostly's partner brought us in. It's another reservation beer.
Oh, dude, is this a style?
Yeah, no, it's just an amber ale. It's well, I mean,
Well, I'm saying like.
no, it's a tax break.
We have been sleeping on this.
Yeah.
I'm saying I didn't even know about this subgenre.
Yeah, but it's really, really good. Oh, Mike, I don't have Kiko's patience either, but I'm getting Kiko's like OCD where I'm like, oh no, I want to paint this really well and really well and really well, and it's driving me batshit crazy.
Well, because he has to like.
Like,
he's
I-
at the point now where he has to essentially prepare himself mentally.
Yeah.
Like to do it up to a point, and withdraw.
I literally unpainted parts of my mini because I didn't like how it looked. I'm like, what the fuck is happening to me?
You, like unpaint like with the simple green, like you had to.
No, I just
peel it.
I just went over to black. Yeah, I rebased it.
Yeah.
But like that's not me. I'm usually like just fuck this and hey,
Well, I
it's
mean,
blue,
that's,
cool.
and this is the thing is that you sort of exist in a continuum between me and Kiko.
Yeah.
Where mine just aren't painted.
Yeah.
And and then you have Kiko doing the studio paints.
Yeah.
And then you have got the skills, but you want to take it to the next level.
Yeah.
I mean, it's every hobby group is going to have this sort of squad. So here we got an amber here.
Yeah, but taste it. I'm not gonna hype it up too much, but
Let's see.
right? How cool is that?
Surprising.
Yeah.
There's more.
That meets the eye. I know.
Yeah. That's nice. So see, typically amber is just about like chewy malt, and that's the main thing.
No,
in
but
the
this is
bittering.
light. This is light.
It's
It's super-
light, but it has like a nice bitterness, and then it's like, hey, we'll see you again. It's like the waving cat.
Yeah.
This is the waving counter cat of amber ales.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really, really, really good. I don't know.
Oh man. Well, yeah, I'm gonna continue. I think.
Yeah, finish that glass. We got. So this is another. The next one we have is the Velvet Glow. They're ripping off our shit with the Velvet Cape. But
Back on it.
this is Russian
You're
River.
late, Russian River.
Yeah.
You're late, and it's sad. It's fucking sad to see.
Never used the word velvet before.
Yeah. See,
Hey.
Josh gets it.
Yeah, nobody gets rights. We called that shit.
No, it's like it's
Fucking
first use.
4 years ago.
It's first use.
Jesus, 5 years ago?
I was gonna say 4 is not enough.
I gotta look at the back of the shirt.
4 is not enough. CC nowhere. Thanks so much for that subarino, as they say.
Hey, Jerry,
Yes.
you want to scooch that mic to the middle?
I don't.
Do it! There you go, right there. Right there.
Did everybody enjoy that? Okay. Hey, now Staghorn, yes, there is going to be a sponsored stream. It is at 2.
Yeah.
It is. It's going to feature Mr. Ryan Hartman.
Right. I'm excited for this stream.
It's going to be.
Oh.
What do you mean? Oh.
Better let Ryan know that it's also now moved up because he had to move stuff.
The time is still the announced time.
It was supposed to be 3
We're supposed to be at
5.
3. Oh. Yeah.
Do you like a little text?
Yeah. You got a little text.
Here.
And let Laura know, probably also.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Here.
Fucking.
And let everybody know.
Here. So let's just open that up. It sounds like we may need to.
It's been a long morning.
Dude, fucking tell me about it. I swear to God, they're like terraforming every inch of space between my house and the office.
Yeah. Anything good?
No, there's nothing good in there. I was hoping for some big bones. No.
We gotta. No.
Oh yeah, we got the choop choop. Here. Try this New Belgium choop choop.
Ooh, cool. No, I was overly joyed when I saw that piece of art that Mike put out, the Space Marine, last night.
That was very good.
That made me so happy. I was like, oh god, he's hooked. It's great.
Yeah. So this is the thing. Do you know how long I have wanted him to draw a Space Marine? Mm-hmm. I've wanted him to draw a Space Marine forever. But he doesn't give a shit. I mean, the archive is full. In fact, the archive is full of him talking shit and him making fun of me for liking this stuff. There's the most recent strip.
Really?
The most recent strip is how I'm only allowed to tell him one Warhammer fact like a year, and it's like his Christmas present.
To you.
Yeah, and now this piece of shit is reading 3 books at once. 3 books at once. But it's like, I'd be like, Hill, can you draw this? And I could show him a picture of it, but you have to get it.
Oh yeah.
Like you gotta want it.
Oh, I sent it to GW and they flipped their wigs.
Well, yeah, it's fucking kick ass. But you have to want it. You have to want the purity seals. You know what I mean? Like you have to want to draw all this shit, and he does apparently. All right, Velvet Glow IP infringement beer from Russian River.
I don't even know if we can rate this.
Those wicked thieves.
This is the second Grace Brothers brand we have resurrected. The other being Happy Hops. Velvet. Okay, maybe they did. They've resurrected a beer,
Oh shit.
and maybe.
You stole it.
God. Well, here,
Maybe
listen.
we
Grace
stole it.
Brothers. Here, let's find out.
Yeah. Velvet Glow is a Hellas style lager with a crisp. Oh God, I can't wait to try this.
So they must have snatched some older brewery, some failed
Yeah,
brewery, maybe.
I don't know what the Grace. Oh, the Grace family who once owned Grace Brothers Brewing in Santa Rosa.
In 1822.
Dude, on December 1st, 1918, Grace Brothers Brewery was closed on account of madness.
Oh,
What?
that's fun.
Madness? Like they drank themselves crazy?
This kicks ass.
Is that prohibition?
Well, here. I feel like it's only going to help us. But this is like the beer lore. This is like reading Horace Rising before you start playing, right? Like other breweries across the country, the beer-making section of the big plant at the foot of the 2nd Street in Rosa was ordered shut down by government regulation. Oh. Mm-hmm. The given reason was a nationwide shortage of coal, which began after the U.S. entered World War I.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
At the time, Coal was the fuel that ran almost everything in the country, and while the crisis had little impact on the West Coast, the situation in the eastern states was dire. William Jennings Bryan, Jesus, okay, we got all the stars, came to Santa Rosa and told us 6 million tons of coal a year were wasted on brewing beer. This is temperance shit.
Yeah.
This is temperance shit, right? That was almost double the true figure, but it didn't matter that he got it wrong because it sounded so convincing. Also, the madness they're talking about is the temperance movement. Bryan was mainly a professional prohibitionist during the war years. Oh, when he came here in June, he also claimed $50 million in 1918 dollars were being used annually by brewers. How can we justify making any part of our breadstuffs into intoxicating liquor when men are crying out for bread?
You can drink beer and get calories from it.
Yeah,
you imagine
the
what kind of, like,
calories didn't go anywhere.
What kind of flaming fuck you had to be a prohibitionist?
Yeah, I can't.
Like, you got to be an asshole at some.
There's never a shortage of this type.
It's like those TV priests. That's exactly who.
The televangelist. Yeah. The brewing industry pushed back that under 1% of the nation's grain was used in making beer, but that was another true factoid not heard in. But this is the thing. It's like, it isn't like it goes to waste. Like, that stuff becomes animal feed or is used in baking. Like, it's deeply wrong.
Right.
It's deeply, deeply wrong.
Right.
Accurate facts weren't important to his audiences. But Grace Brothers wasn't forced to stop brewing because of an actual shortage of coal or a pressing demand for flour or the eloquent lips of William Jennings Bryan. It happened because by the end of 1918, most Americans were nuts.
Yeah.
Dude, this is exquisite.
Yeah. Weird. History's repeating itself, like almost to the day.
Yeah, here's the Anti-Saloon League. Oh, man. Here, anyway, so this is at Santa Rosa history, the madness of 1918. But anyway, so now we understand the cultural context. Now we can truly appreciate it.
And I don't feel like they stole it from us, and I don't think we stole it from them. We just inherited it. After like 75 years, we inherit things.
No, see,
you know what I mean?
No, it's even better than that.
Yeah.
Public domain, motherfuckers! Public domain, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Bobbian, how are you? I raise a glass to thee. Brenna would love that.
That's delicious.
Brenna would love that.
I was actually telling Ryan
This
this
is
earlier.
an old taste.
Every pale ale, every lager, everything in this continuum that Russian River does is out of this world.
Well, I think that's actually their kink. I think they get you in the door with the Pliny and the flashy stuff, and then once you get in there, the list itself is full of super normal shit.
Right. So.
Oh, JD lady, I also greet you, of course.
Yeah, Jeff. It's we'll call it homage.
Yeah. Thank you. Hugo Fenrir. Man, we got that's a dramatic handle.
That's my uncle.
Oh, it is? Yeah. That handle's dramatic, kid.
Yeah.
That's real nice. Yeah. But no, exactly. But this is like an old taste. Like, I feel like this is something that, like, it's like if your dad gives you a sip of beer.
Yeah, totally.
Right? This is the classic American pale.
Yeah. It's like a Jenny Screamer, but it tastes good.
Yeah, this is, you told me
Actually,
about
that's
this
a cream ale. That's a cream ale.
You told me about this before, but I forgot. This is an East Coast.
I think it was more East Coast.
Is it a small?
No, it was like a Screamer was like a tall boy. Oh. Back in the day, that's what you call a tall boy.
A Screamer.
Yeah.
And now it's a bomber.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like we need a designation for this. It's a shrieker.
Yeah. Hey, but you want to know what's cool? We got our ratings back from the beer brewing competition because Josh and Tom and everyone
Really?
helped get our beer into a competition.
Well, here. Do you have the
Jack did
overhead?
most of the work, yeah. Jack
do you have the overhead, Josh?
So you want to know what's crazy? They're like, this is a great beer, except that the balance is not exemplary of the style. And I'm like, that's exactly what we fucking do here. We don't make shit according to style.
Exactly right. We mess with it, and that's part of our system, right? Mm-hmm. But yeah, but slight haze, good color, head stability could be better for style, but it's malty toast, clean. The Munich Dunkel, right? In for a penny, which we know is fucking beast mode. We know it's legit. So is this 2 different judges for the same? Oh my God. Dude, this is
Pretty cool, right?
exquisite.
So I want to thank the guys in the back for putting all this together.
Absolutely. The
and-
back office.
Yeah, and doing this is pretty cool.
Yeah, very malty, very slight vegetal. Of course, we messed with it, right? And we knew that it was young, right?
Right.
It was young,
Right.
Right. I can take that note, right? Good bitterness. Agree. Overall, a nicely made Dunkel. Well, you would know original homebrew competition.
It's nicely made, but it's not the style.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it.
How do those go together? I liked it.
It's not balanced for the style, which is
Yeah,
different.
exactly. And Dunkel, and also you have to understand, like Dunkel, if you're playing around in that fucking domain,
Yeah, you need to be.
your game has to be pretty tight. Like that's been executed at the apex by Germans
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah.
People know what
You get it down to the point.
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like literally.
No, it is a very, very fine point. Here, so let's jump over to this other.
I can't read it, but go.
It's kind of hardcore.
Yeah.
All right, now, so this is actually key. Balance not exemplary of style in each of these cases, right? And so they did not advance to the next round on either one, scoring more or less right in the middle of it. But as we've suggested, you know, in a beer competition, this is about. I mean, there's a gatekeep.
Thousands of beers.
Yeah, there's a gatekeeping aspect.
Right.
Right? And there's also motherfuckers who do this all the time. This is our first at bat, right? I'll take it. All right, now, judge number 648. Let's see what their situation is. Down river.
Hey, good luck.
Here.
I'm gonna drink and see if it changes what those words are.
Yeah, dark color
Hand job just sucks.
malts. Yeah, very light floral, clean fermentation. Okay, we like this. Deep copper with a light haze. Fine bubbly head on the grandson.
Whatever that means.
I don't think that's what that says. That one took me a while, but I can't remember what it says. I eventually figured it out.
Fine bubbly head.
The porcelain. The Jorgensen.
Yeah, the Noodleson. Anyway, so dry up front.
It changed like to a Wu-Tang lyric.
Yeah, exactly. It flipped. It flipped the script.
With little collateral, whatever.
It's cream, but cream ale, right? Light caramel notes. Moderate bitterness. Moderate bitterness. We like it. Nick B.
Nick B.
Oh, no,
great
nice beer.
aroma,
Nice
buddy.
beer.
Great aroma, buddy.
Not Nick B.
Nice.
Nice beer.
I thought it said great aroma, buddy. And I'm
Great aroma. Hey, buddy.
Great aroma, buddy. Hey,
you did a good job.
fucking guy. Good for you.
know,
Nice fucking beer,
I
there,
did-
jackass. Why don't you come and brew me another one? Pop that shit open and we'll see what happens here.
Say hi to your mom.
Yeah. Hey, buddy.
Great aroma, buddy. Body was a bit light. Sure. Yeah. We messed with it, which made the bitterness something. Wow.
That's not even a word.
Yeah. But
Oh, more balanced.
oh, there we go. I'll take that. It's like this is like it's like reading an illuminated script like pulled from a bog.
Right.
We should just interpret this as
we
religious
need
leaders
like a
generally
fucking,
do.
Yeah, it's like fucking
It's the best.
the most precious body you could have.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a
look at-
superior treasure.
Oh.
I see, which made the bitterness. Yeah, exactly. But anyway, this is the thing. There are no bad notes here.
No.
These are all good notes. The main issue is that
It's not completely on style.
the high priests, which is the whole point of the show, and that's the point of homebrew. Ironically, is to do things that you're not going to commit. hundreds of gallons.
Right. You get to play around.
Exactly
That's
right.
the fun part.
And we do. So listen, I gotta say, for our first encounter with the final boss of homebrewing.
Right, but that's the thing. Like, so I'm not gonna change for them. Fuck that. No, you know what I mean.
You know what I mean? Fuck you.
them.
No, but
like that's the thing. Like, yeah, we can keep entering in, which is cool, and we should do it. But like,
We should
we're always gonna get that
absolutely do it.
response because we always play with the style. You know what I mean? Like, we never really brew.
yeah, it's like I don't want to win this way.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But I do think that we should, especially when we've got a winner. I absolutely think that we should bottle cap it,
Well,
send it in.
I'm thinking what we should do, if possible,
Yeah.
and I don't know how much is in that tank, but we could just start, if it's liked at all, bottling it right after the taste and just keep a bunch of bottles of everything that we do, essentially. As long as we can
Have
get
fun with
6
fucking
bottles.
that. You can. I'm not doing
It's
it.
hardcore, right? But
Yeah.
you have your bottling gun.
No, Josh got a.
Shouldn't take any time.
Well, there you go. Yeah, listen,
Somebody has to do it.
well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
To make sure that.
Somebody can do it. It's not going to be fucking me, but somebody can do it.
Listen. You gotta participate, buddy.
we did participate. We invented the,
Did you?
the
Yeah.
beer. Yes, and I also ran several polls.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was.
No, I didn't write the poll software.
And the rest of us.
Yes. Now, I do.
But hold on.
Yeah.
We need to discuss this sponsored stream real quick. Can you talk to the guy and see if we can move back to 3? Because Ryan can't do it.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Here. You want me to handle this? You want to go over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, here. You can toil in the hall. I'm here. I can do it. Here, you can put it back on. You can put it back on me, George. Now, let Chad vote on it. No,
You're clear.
he absolutely is. That's true. I sent him a mail, and it seems like he might have to goof around with some meetings, but it seems like maybe that didn't go. We will do our absolutely best. No. In this case, what's that?
We do have one on tap.
Oh God, this is going to be incredible. In this particular case, it sounds like he might not have been able to move it, which makes sense because you might have heard about our convention PAX, which is absolutely 100% on its way. Yeah, I think that Ryan is being compressed into a diamond.
It's Ryan's own fault. It's partially Ryan's own fault. It's the way Ryan schedules, but he also did not realize that this stream was on Tuesday, so he already had to reschedule the meeting just to be in it in the first place.
I see.
And
Now-
now double rescheduling, not so good.
Well, okay, Jux, I can tell you more or less about PAX. I mean, obviously, originally, the Penny Arcade Expo, I needed to come up with the name. I got a call that said that I needed to name a convention. Have you heard this story?
Yeah, it's a great story.
I got a call on the phone that said, and I was in Costco having samples, and I got a call that said I needed to make a name for the convention immediately, without a pause of any kind,
I'll get it for you.
right? And it's literally it was literally the first idea. The Penny Arcade Expo, like I literally just thought of it in my head, and then I just saw the letters.
We're just like, oh, the Dave Matthews Band sounds
Yeah,
good.
DMB.
Yeah.
Let's just put it in there. But PAX also has the nice. It also has the nice Latin vibe.
It's a great name.
Yeah, I mean, it worked out pretty good. Now, did other things happen at these shows that have a terror component? Yes, absolutely. Was there a show where people started to worship a ball? Yeah. Yeah. Did they chant in one voice, thousands of them at a time?
Oh, and horror.
No.
All hail ball.
All hail ball. Do you know this story? Okay, so have you been to the Maidenbauer Center for something like for some kind of event? So imagine the first floor of that place shoulder to shoulder. Like in the era of COVID, you can't even imagine it. The entire thing was full of people, and the line to get to the actual concert area, they had to move that many people like up the staircases, which was bad. But then the idea, I think, was that they needed something to occupy themselves. And so they threw an inflatable ball in, and they all started to shout, yes. There are those who know. There are those, oh, yes, exactly, Orion Rogue. Imagine it. Back in those days, it was possible for people to be very close physically.
Way too close.
Yeah, honestly, way too close. Well, see, because
together like sardines.
well, because you know, like back in the day, because you were around, but that first year was 24 hours for 2 days. And
Wow. That's cool.
yeah,
I love that.
don't take this leak off. You leave that leak on there. Hear about the ball pits at Chuck E. Cheese, aka strep dispensers? Ugh.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Do they become slick with disease?
Oh yeah, that was nasty. Are you kidding me? It's not like they washed them.
Well, imagine
Oh my
how
God.
unhealthy a small child is
I can.
in a ball pit. and
I've
you walk
I've
those-
produced a
walk those
couple,
balls.
and they're crock pots of
They
disease,
pull out the balls, put them in a trash can.
A
full of
ball sack, yeah.
cleaner,
if you will.
and then
A pouch.
back in. It's disgusting.
Dude, that I used to bury myself absolutely in the ball pit.
We good for the airtime, Eric?
Well, I don't know.
You're gonna
I'll fucking find out.
All right.
I'm waiting to hear.
we're gonna look at the device and we're gonna see what the information that comes back is. Yeah, they are like little nerdlings. All right, now, so Velvet Glow, a classic purchase from Grace Brothers Brewing that closed because America went nuts. Again, a different time. It sort of goes on a timer.
Red Rattler.
We all, well, yes, and this bad boy, the Red Rattler from Rinson, maybe Rincon. I'll look it up. I'll go to the website. Another reservation brewery that knows what the fuck's going on. And then we also got Delights over here on the tap.
Bushido.
Brushido.
The Shadowrun beer.
Oh, so this is like a crisp light.
This was a German
Mass market?
Pils with hopefully plum in it.
Oh, that's right. Well, here, let's get some party cups out.
Put that right next to the mic, Jared. Sounds real good.
Okay.
Oh yeah, good. Yeah, let's fuck with Liam, Jeff. Yeah, we always play with the style here at every chance that we get. And listen, that's what we do. We play with styles.
Oh, yeah. This would not be the first time.
No, Liam's a good friend of mine.
Oh, yeah?
He runs the Octo Bar at Penzig. Remember how I said we bring?
This is a legendary venue.
Yeah. So Liam brews most of the beers for the bar.
Oh, yeah?
So we get to fuck with him all the time because he still can't figure out how to carbonate a beer.
It's a common
I always have to correct his carbonation.
it's a common problem.
Yeah.
God, we do like this color.
But he brews a really good beer.
Yeah, I bet. Oh, so this is the one that it's like, it has a central area. Mm-hmm. Oh,
Look how much head we're getting.
I think we might be onto something here, boys.
Wow, look at that.
You got a shot of this? Good God, we're pulling out some stuff today.
Look at the more embarrassing one.
Jack, look at, congratulations, man.
This is what bubbles are.
Oh yeah, you guys put the, you got the actual beer gas in there, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Congratulations.
The new splitter.
Here, I'm gonna grab a second cup and get a pour.
All right, we're good for 3.
Ha
Nobody give me a heart attack again.
No. This is a gifted man. We are talking about a man who can sell you your own clothes. That is real power.
I don't know if that makes me feel good or bad about myself.
It should make you feel very good.
Look at that, Jack.
Dude, this
Great.
is
Great
fucked.
carbonation, man.
Josh, are you seeing this? Look at this. Now we've got it. We figured it out.
Carbonation. Fuck yeah.
All right, now. Man, that's
a beer.
what's the yeast?
Just
Asking for no reason.
It's a German Pils. I think it was the.
Is it in 54?
No, fuck no. What?
I'm just asking what fermenter it's in.
I don't know. Is it that sour?
No, it's not.
No? Okay, good.
That one is quarantined.
Whoa! What the fuck is going?
You see what I mean? This is why I asked. Now that doesn't actually. Now listen. Generally speaking,
It could be the plum.
Yeah.
Could be the plum. Did you put plum in this, Jack?
yeah, Jack would know. The color is insane,
Oh, something's off. That is.
right?
Okay, great carbonation, but I don't know what the fuck this is supposed to.
So I love everything about it on the glass, but when we see the lace, when I see this type of lace up on top, and it stays this long, this just reminds me of other times where something has gone off in the process. Right? I have many bottles
Okay, it
that
was plum puree. The plum could have added
extra sugar.
a different bacteria.
Yeah.
That is giving us this.
It's giving us. I mean, that's intense, right? That's a sharp
Be a
scent.
baby, gulp it down.
I got it.
What the hell just happened?
Oh,
Nope, not going near it.
oh,
Nope.
yum yum.
You need to sterilize that tank.
Well, there's another one.
That is spoiled.
Still, on our batting average is still pretty good.
Oh no, I mean the numbers are good, but
Oh, nope, not gonna have. Nope.
I shouldn't have drank that even as a joke.
Can't be that bad.
No, sure, Josh, have a taste.
Please have.
Going to drink that gross stuff. Give it to me. That's not that bad. That's not that bad.
No, but that's. No, it smells. I agree that it smells like it could go into
A
a.
little bit of sour, but it's not that bad.
It could go into a sour
fuck
direction.
yeah, it is.
But for me,
Fine.
for my gulp, in the back, I am.
I don't mind this.
You guys are.
Now they're
you're
just-
expecting
What?
something else. It's totally fine.
That's not bad.
I'm expecting.
think
I'm
it's
expecting a
plum.
beer.
Yeah, you can taste a little plum in this. It's not bad.
I can taste a little plum.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Here.
It's not even sour.
It's not like.
It tastes like a Band-Aid.
It does not.
Well, here. Okay, listen, you guys are perverts. We have to make a distinction between something that has been soured on purpose
It tastes fine. It doesn't even taste sour. It's not sour.
and something that is rotten.
It's not rotten. You are way off balance.
I mean,
Those other very simple dad beers you're drinking is thrown off your palate.
A little weird.
which makes it a little rotten. Listen, this is. If you're talking about off style,
Yeah, this is fucking off the map.
yeah, this is like. It may be salvageable by twisted perverts like yourself, but what I'm saying is that.
It doesn't taste like a sour at all.
No.
It's not supposed to.
No.
But it's also not supposed to taste like whatever the fuck that is.
It's supposed to.
Well-
It's supposed to be a pilsner, which I mean, I have certain expectations. Like even though we play with styles, we try not to lose the original thing.
Yeah.
With plum puree, which is gonna make
Well, the thing is,
I think that's it.
What it is there's probably extra bacteria in that came from the plum, and that could have provided given
yeah.
the off flavors.
That it first or something.
Yes,
Yeah. Just sterilize it.
sterilize
basically.
it. But that's okay. That's learning.
Oh no, but I mean, listen.
cool part.
If we get nothing else across, like
it.
honestly, I think that our ratio of success is probably too high to be
most
instructive.
organic is probably the worst choice, actually, because then it's got all the bacterias. You want the least organic, if anything.
Yeah. You want industrial plum sludge.
Yeah. So it's a good try, guys. But yeah, I'm not drinking the rest of that one.
Yeah, I mean, this one might have to.
It's fine.
No.
Great, have mine.
No. Come.
I did.
No. You can have it. Like
Have the whole thing.
I'm not even mad.
Bring
And
me the rest. I'm gonna drink it. It's delicious.
of course, because I have to.
With a hint of Band-Aid, which is fine.
Is anybody in the channel? Hey, movies. Is anybody in the channel familiar with the the engineering term dog food or dog fooding? Immortal Amazon. Thank you so much for the sub.
No.
You haven't heard this one? It's kind of cool. Yeah, of course you know about it, Jack Lemmon. See, everybody knows about it, right? No. So, oh no, it isn't kinking. ASG, there's nothing, it isn't yucky like that. Dog, oh God, I see now that dog fooding seems like something you'd have to look up on Urban Dictionary or
Well,
something.
there's another
sound
dog
right.
thing that's, real good stuff.
It's like blue waffles or whatever. It's just not going to be right.
What?
What?
Blue waffles?
Never heard that term ever.
Don't look it up. Don't fucking look it
Here,
up.
I won't.
Don't do it.
Brown Zune, I dog fooded Zune for years. Yeah, it seems like Zune is a part of your identity.
Everybody in chat knows. Don't look it up.
Wait.
Okay.
What is it?
Oh, that's old school, huh?
I'm not fucking even going there.
It goes back. Now,
What's dog fooding?
so dog fooding is like in a development environment, it's using your own tools.
I can't believe you don't know what blue waffles
Like
is.
even while they're working, right? Like you are developing a tool set that you are using to create stuff in real time, basically, right? No, don't look up that thing.
Don't.
Just-
I can't believe you don't know about that. That's weird.
Well, I will soon, but I'm not going to
you
look it up. I'm not going to look
don't
it up
do it.
today. But because it seems like it would be fine.
No.
No,
It's the exact fucking
where
opposite.
dog fooding is fine.
Yeah.
But this is
It's
a
the
different.
exact fucking opposite.
This is a different thing. God is dead and we killed him. Yeah, drinking our own champagne to eating our own dog food. Yeah. So but basically,
What's funny is there's even on Medical News Today and Healthline, there's blue waffle disease. Does this exist? Is this real?
it's like blue waffle disease, 3 a.m. Real?
Yeah. I can't believe you stopped drinking that.
I'm coming around to it.
It's fine.
Fine. It's not bad.
It's. I would say it's
What's
rich.
interesting is it doesn't really have an immediate aftertaste, and then it has a little bit of a hanging late aftertaste
a-
of the Band-Aid-y flavor that you're talking about.
Yeah, Jack, you need to take that keg, clean the ever-living, take it all apart, clean every inch of it with every cleaner we got, so it does not
Yeah.
reinfect any other beer.
You need to.
We need to quarantine that one along with
I was gonna say, yeah, exactly.
No, I mean, it doesn't have to be quarantined. We just really have to clean the shit.
Oh no, it has to be annihilated.
I mean, take every post off, take the seals off,
soak it.
one step it, fucking iodine it if you need to. I don't give a shit.
Boiling water. No. We have much darker
Light that
magics.
motherfucker on fire if
No.
you need to.
We have 5 canisters.
Oh, and the whole tap that it came out of and everything here too.
Yeah, I would clean the whole line. But it's
I'm
Goblin.
not putting
Oh
on, I'm not
no.
putting on blast. It's the only way I can talk to him. And,
No, we're friends with Jack.
Yeah. And he'll be in when I'm not here.
We're friends with Jack, and Jack only wants it to turn out well. It's totally fine. But what I'm saying is that I think that we have 5 canisters of CN20. We should roll them in there and nerve gas the whole fucking nest. There's also nuking the site from orbit. No, I did not see an email about a trains game, but it is a genre.
Well, it's a good thing we're not actually brewing a beer today, because that'll make it easier on him cleaning.
Well, absolutely.
This is
There'll be a pause there
Yeah.
on the back. Yeah, this is exterminatus is what we need. We have to call it. Oh, here, I'll take a look at it today. I see. I just didn't see it when I got here. Like I said, when I was driving here, it was a whole thing. I may be done with it.
Yeah. You need another beer.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. Here, I'm just gonna go over here.
Yeah, go back to the amber.
I'm gonna go back to the Rincon, and we're gonna get it. Oh, I'm not gonna. Oh, Lagdemon wants to know who from the crew is gonna be playing Stray on stream. God, there might be a couple of us might do it.
Laura
Honestly.
already
Playing
said.
what on stream?
Oh, have you seen Stray?
No, but I heard about it and everybody's raving about
It
it.
just came out today.
Yeah.
It looks so cool.
Yeah,
It's like an adventure. It's like an adventure
You're a
type
cat
of
in
game.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, and you're jumping around.
fucking
There's a
kidding
lot of
me?
neon. It's like ordinarily when you have the cyberpunk, you don't get the cat.
Yeah.
Or if you get the cat, conversely, you don't get the cyberpunk. But what if?
Oh, Fade, it's definitely a Laura play. Like, that's right up their out. Like, Laura needs to play that game.
Oh, that's her whole shit.
Yeah.
Oh, here. So, hey, Marnie, you watched for the first 4 hours. When I heard that it was short, I was like, sometimes you don't know.
PS5 exclusive?
No. PC. You can grab this. This is the thing. PS5 exclusive, at least these days, means PC.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Console-wise, for sure. But no, I mean, you want this on a
Right, totally.
GeForce. Like, you wanted this to fucking pop.
This may be tickling my tummy a little bit. I'm not sure.
Yeah, no shit. Wait till you start throwing up in a couple minutes.
Yeah, dude, I can feel the auto fermentation disease coming on.
Yeah,
I can feel a heat.
coming off the street.
Yeah,
Savings.
hot summer nights. Radio about to blow. So, is vomit against the TOS?
Yes.
It is.
Showing it anyways.
But I'm
I
doing
think
everything
if
I can to combat it.
As long as you're doing it off screen, you're fine.
You came after it with the Sprite? Nice.
Sprite's where it's at. Sorry. If you don't like Sprite, we have some.
On the vomit ASMR though.
We keep Sprite in the car because we've had issues in the past that have been vomit related in the back seat.
Does Sprite help?
Oh, it annuls it.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a sip of cold Sprite. If you
Supposed to be 7-Up.
yeah, in our experience, Sprite is the one that works best. A sip of cold Sprite or Coke. We don't know why.
You're giving your kids Coke?
Yeah. The nose candy.
Yeah.
No. A sip of like a sweet soda like that, like. I don't know what it does to the stomach. I don't know if the stomach just gets confused. It's like, oh shit, we better start working on that. I don't know if it's just like, oh shit, yeah, all right, everybody, we're doing this now. Like, I don't know what it is about it.
That's cool.
No, this is a super funny thing. So, Brenna's, you haven't met her, I don't think. You would love her. So,
Brenna?
no. My wife, Brenna.
Yeah.
No. Her grandma Shirley
okay.
is like,
Yeah.
she has gotten shorter since I knew her.
I know. Yeah, I get that.
She's becoming
yeah.
compressed by the sky.
Yeah.
And so in private, she gave Brenna a bottle of cola syrup
With actual cocaine in it, like because it's grandma time.
because she needs to get it up here.
yeah.
No, she needs to feel something, anything, just to feel alive.
Okay, so she what was so special about this cola syrup that, like, it was a hidden transfer, right? Like
Because,
it
I
was
can
like,
tell you.
hey, I got the Mott's. You know what I mean? Like,
Fucking Mott's.
yeah.
Oh God, that was good shit. After School Man, just fucking Mott's. Oh no, but basically, the reason it was in private is because that was the hangover cure and like the tummy illness cure when Shirley had been going to college
Oh, okay.
in Earth's ancient past. I assume she went to college with a pteranodon or something.
Yeah, naturally.
Right.
So it was pure syrup. It wasn't like
Cola syrup. It's basically the same thing. And so you can these days, obviously, if you crack one of these and you get the fizzy water and you sip it back, it seems like the opposite of what you should do. It's like, oh, I don't feel so good. I better drink some pop. I mean, obviously, that seems like you shouldn't do it. But I always thought that was cool.
Yeah.
I always thought that was like a cool move. Like, hey, I got you.
Right.
He's like, you might not feel so good sometimes.
right. But have this.
Here's the
and
medicine.
actually, yeah, a lot of Sherlock Holmes. It was in the books. He used to do cocaine.
Oh yeah. It's a big deal.
I agree with a
opium.
lot. Yeah, I agree with a
stayed
lot of
high.
people in chat. I love ginger ale when I have a stomach ache. Ginger ale is
It hits.
oh shit.
Ginger ale is good anytime. It's always the right time for ginger ale.
You've had like the
Jeff.
Jamaican kinds, right?
Yeah.
Those are fucking, oh my God.
The hardcore ginger.
The Italian grandmother used to use bourbon. So what was the difference? You know?
What, like the hair of the dog?
Yeah. So
Just hit you with it, bam.
so Jeff is on one side of my family. My uncle from one side of my family. Then we have the Italian side of the family.
We got the squad. We got the
like
squad
my-
in the building.
But
Toothaches.
yeah. My grandmother would wake up and she's like, oh yeah, when I was young, I'd wake up and, just to get my day going, I'd have 3 shots of bourbon. I'm like, okay, you're an alcoholic, Grandma.
It's like that's not
we
just,
have
to
a
get,
fucking
just to
talk.
get the little lady going.
Yeah.
Let's have the triple.
But she was like this foot tall, right from, Italian.
Dude, these were fucking
like she didn't
tough
give
ladies.
like her whole family lived in her house, like her dad or sister.
bet they did.
She took care of everybody.
I'm saying,
So she
yeah.
woke up and was like, boom, boom, boom. Like, let's get to work.
Let's get to work, right? And so
Also, instead of like popping a bunch of Tylenol or something, it's probably to ease the aches and everything,
yeah, no, I mean, alcohol has been a medicinal for a minute now. I mean,
Yeah.
I think it's been a cure all. But no. I mean, that was definitely it was the same thing over on Brenna's side, except they're the same. It's the same woman. It's just the Norwegian version.
Yeah.
Right. And they go hard.
Right.
They go hard. They'll sleep. The house will almost completely burn down. They'll sleep through it. They don't. You know what I mean? Like these are just tough old fucking ladies.
So, we have 40 minutes.
Yeah.
We could do a smash beer in this amount of time.
We do something quick.
Yeah. I don't know if Mike's probably still on in the chat, but he recommended we do a Space Marines beer. And we could do a smash. I mean, because their Space Marines are pretty generic. So we could do like a...
No, I got the better thing. I was talking to him about it this morning. We do an Imperial Guard beer,
Oh, that's fun.
right?
Yeah, okay.
So imagine a situation.
Mike's here.
Oh, hey, what's up, Pimp?
Cornstarch.
I'm saying Tanith first and only. I'm saying, what if one of the things
Yeah.
that they pulled away from their planet
Was this recipe?
is the recipe? Like, this is the technology that they brought with them, right? Here. That's got me fucking cranked. I'm gonna open up my laptop right now.
Okay. So what does this look like as a beer?
So we have to think about, like, again, so it's like when we did this one. Like, something got a little bit goofy here with the, there was some kind of bacteria in there that gave it this odd body and
it's
weird
fine.
head.
That happens
right?
with brewing. Like, it
Absolutely, no.
happens
And
all the
again,
time.
and I think it's important for people to see it too.
Yeah.
Especially
But-
when doing additives.
Well, absolutely. Like when you're trying to, let's say, the farther you try to push it, the more you're exposing that inoculant. The whole brewing is just trying to pick the winner in a biological, like a microbiological war, right? And so if you add other combatants,
Yeah.
you don't always have the math, right? So, but what I'm saying is that we have to think about it. I think that this is something like Red Larch Regular. Where it's got to be something like we have to have a plan to put together where, so what are the commonalities? Like it's got to be easy to make, it's got to be simple, right?
Well, what planet would have been brewed on?
This is on Tanith.
On Tanith. So
And there's no more Tanith. And so, here, dude, the fucking hook. Here, there is no more Tanith. And so it's actually very similar to Red Larch. You shush. It's very similar to Red Larch Regular in that they have to try to make that recipe
Right.
on whatever worlds they end up in, or whatever they were able to grow. It's like sometimes you do it with spruce tips, right? It's like sometimes you get the citrus and bittering from something else, but we're gonna make sort of the canonical version with the idea that we can always come back in and mess with it.
right.
Fucking Mike Krahulik in the channel telling me to brew sci-fi beers. What is this?
Before you were.
What is it?
He was talking about Space Marine when you were
Yeah.
What is this fucking?
Someone fucking showed up.
What is this
time.
fucking timeline?
Okay, so pale.
Well, no, because Dan Abnett is very much like our friend Karen Travis, who used to write Star Wars books back in the day. And she was always focused, like she's really, really interested on normal people and what it's like to live in a universe where monsters and wizards are running around all the time.
Right.
She just did that in Star Wars. She's like, every 10 years, a bunch of space wizards destroy the galaxy, and everybody else just has to fucking go to work.
It's like fucking A again. You
Right?
know, it's like, God damn it.
It's on a fucking clock.
It's like, everybody ready? Give it about 3 days.
Yeah, exactly. It's wizard o'clock.
Yeah.
It's like the two sabers
Yeah,
when they come
exactly.
up. It's like, you gotta do all this shit. But Dan Abnett does the same thing with Gaunt's Ghosts.
Right.
Ravener, yes, exactly. Eisenhorn.
Eisenhorn stuff.
There's a lot of regular people
Right.
that have to deal with this fucked up.
The fucking collateral.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, exactly right.
Like, I'm hooked on The Boys now, and that's like...
Boys is about the same thing.
Same stuff. I mean, that shit's brilliant.
Yeah, those are super good books too.
Yeah.
All right, here. So we already have our theme.
So we're gonna do a smash,
What's
right?
the basic? Yeah, exactly right.
So, what we want? Well, let's get some things first. Our ABV, right?
yeah.
It's gonna be because we're only using. Remember, we're using 1 grain, 1 yeast, 1 hop.
It's got to be simple, right?
So when we think about this, is it going to be? I mean, we can go anywhere we want with it, but typically it's between 4.5 and to 6.5.
Well, and exactly. And
What does that mean?
what does it mean for
this
this?
context?
Exactly right. All right. So what we were saying here. Oh man, this could be strong. ABV. So let's get our guardrails here set up. All right, so when we're talking about this, so if you are not familiar with the particular, this is the math, right? So Gaunt's Ghosts, when they say tanneth first and only, we're talking about a group of mortal men and women, soldiers, that they are the only transport ship to have escaped the destruction of their planet.
Right.
So the first is like the name of their grouping, but they're tanneth first and only for that reason, right? So
God, it does have a little bit of a Battlestar vibe to it, right?
it's just fucking good, dude.
I know, I love it.
But anyway, that's the hook.
So 4.5 is almost like get our shit and run. A 6.5
Yeah.
is like after we've found our, do you say new home?
Yeah,
or like
but we're
temporary
also
space?
answering things about
It's
this.
not a 6.5. It's a 6.5er. It's
Yeah,
like a
exactly
call
right.
sign.
I cranked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like fucking, that relaxation and you're done.
Yeah, exactly. But also it's like what we have a chance to establish here is a Tanithian cultural practice.
Right.
Right? What was that place like? And what sorts of medicinal products were needed and commonplace? Right? Yeah, 5.5 exactly. It's balanced. It's right in the middle. I think that's very, very crafty. Okay. 5.5 as the ABV. I'm going to type it in right now.
Okay, we're not going to worry about color because they're pretty much
It's 1 grain.
1 grain. But the bitterness, this is interesting. Like we can get as crazy as we want
We
to.
can do what we like, right?
Right, so-
It could be that there. It could be that. I mean, I like bitterness obviously as a thematic practice.
Yeah.
But it could also have to do with the specific flora of that planet. Are we saying that it is a place where there's something unique, something native? If there is, if it ends up being, if it ends up being kind of bitter, we should probably try to create a little bit of lore around it,
Totally.
right?
Well, I mean, that's the point, right? So anywhere from 30 to 70, really.
Yeah, just go weird. Like do something weird, right? It's sci-fi, right?
So what does this look like for this planet? Like is it abundance in
Yeah.
in roots? Like is the planet itself floral? Could you get like
Yeah, exactly. Like, what's
Bitter units.
what's the concentration levels, or are we talking about a low amount because someone was able to spirit one of these plants off, and their supply of it is very low, so when they add it, it's like a prized commodity. So, IBU. We should definitely make it. And if we ever have a chance to see somebody from GW, we should definitely give them some.
Yeah, totally. Might happen.
Yeah, Crimson, the Gaunt's Ghosts books are really old, but they're actually still really great.
Imagine if we bottled it up. Then you could give it to anybody.
Well, you could, but my fear there is I don't actually know what the legalities are trying to get something all the way to...
You don't tell anybody, Jerry.
Jesus, you don't gotta say it on stream.
Oh, God, I fucked it up. No, Christian was trying to send me that Black Forest ham for a month.
Ham? Like
How do
the
you
actual
think I
ham?
sent you
Yeah.
that beer?
Dude, I have a
just
chunk
didn't
of
tell
black
him it
here.
was beer. I told him it was soda.
It's pop. Here, let me show you a picture of this meat. These meats,
Are strong when I close my eyes.
every moment of the way.
It stinks all day. Whoa!
You can come over and get this ham anytime you want. It's a cornerstone, but made of a pig. You can have it. You can come over and get this shit whenever you want.
So yeah, that's not going to live throughout the week.
No, there's no question.
Yeah.
There's no question. But on the weekend, we should see if Christian can bring us a little bit of the Schwarzwald Schinken.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh, that's a great idea. Because you can just put it in your.
Okay. It will last forever. Oh, tritium. Yeah, occasionally I do sing. I used to sing 2 grains back in the day. It's harder to reach down and comfort them. And
Someone's just being
Nice
lazy and won't
excuse.
walk around.
if I
Nice
sit down,
excuse.
oh come now, Josh. You know that singing
I
is
know
largely.
what. You're already down there putting the thing in. You could sing right then. Don't give me
But
excuses.
I'm talking about the compression of the diaphragm.
Kneel down, tilt up your head. We'll point the camera at your face. You're good to
Every
go.
moment of the way.
Don't give me your excuses, Jerry.
Damn, shit just got real.
Dude, here, I think I pushed something on this, the 30. I think 30 happened, right? Yeah,
Did we come out of the?
we did. We escaped. We escaped. 30 IBU, Mr. Benson.
Okay, so
SRM is what it is.
how do we want to look at our base grain with this? We're always going to put throw. I think the Copeland Pale, 2-row, so it's very sweet.
Wistful almost,
Right.
like compared to the regulars.
Right. Or we could do a dry pail, like a normal pail, like salted earth, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like there's nothing left. It's dry
It's
air.
rough, but it's theirs
Yeah.
type thing. Yeah. Just a regular pail.
Or how about a Munich?
Yes, bready sweet.
Yeah, like bready and toasty and toffee.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. It's a little bit richer sweet, isn't it?
Yeah, this-
Actually, I'm not gonna. Why would I
don't
fuck
you
with
put-
this?
yeah, just
I'm just gonna
pull
put
it
in
out
my-
and try
I'm
some.
just gonna put it in my craw hole.
Oh, that's Orion Rogue makes a good point. A 6-row, which would make it kind of like rough. Like,
6-row is rough.
Like finding a new home and then kind of having to rebuild. That's a great
6-row.
one. Orion. That's a really good idea.
Well, yeah, 6-row is basically. It's really, really weedy. And trying to get exactly what that is across
Yeah.
verbally is complex, but it
Oh, you can put it in your craw?
it has it's just very structural.
Well, show the difference between that and like a Munich grain.
Exactly. So,
That's 2.
yep, pilot pail. So this is our pale ale malt. This is going to be our regular pail. Do we actually have Copeland? Not really, right?
I don't think
It's
so.
more like Golden Promise.
You can say it's like a golden promise.
Yeah. We'll put that out here. No, I know that we have Munich. Munich.
Get out the chart, you know.
Where is it?
It's still there. I don't know.
Nope.
Great.
Nope, it's not there. But it's all right. I mean, I'm smart. I can
fucking read.
Yeah, I can look at.
No. Can you?
Shh. Shh.
It's been taking a long time.
I'm just enjoying myself, and I'm appreciating what Clues has done for us, and I'm also beginning to have psychological ramifications from drinking this spoiled plum piss.
Yeah, well, wait till
I
your
actually
ass
brought some
finds
goldfish
it.
to
That's
chew
gonna-
on to
oof.
soak up that stuff.
It's gonna have the blast characteristic.
Yeah, have fun on that stream today.
Yeah, it's literally gonna stream.
Yeah. Sponsored by Jack.
What are you looking
Oh,
for?
oh, it's actually way back here.
Literally on the top with all the other
Yeah,
base grains.
it's way back here in the corner. All right, now. So here's what we got. I mean, just for our own purpose, right? Oh, BC, the plum. Ugh.
Spoil the plum piss. New band name. Calling it.
Now it smells pretty good. Here, let's try a bit.
It never smells bad.
No, that's haunted.
I've seen you eat bugs with less.
Yeah, I've eaten worse
Bugs
shit,
were
and that is
tasty,
bad.
though, apparently, I'm not gonna eat them.
Just a pale belt.
The bugs were fine. I'd rather eat a bug than drink that beer.
Wet cashew, I think you called it.
Yeah, it's like moist cashews.
Yeah,
Is that a taste we want? Pale ale tastes like grains.
You know, I bet you the 2 or 6 row is going to taste like grains too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Golden Promise.
Oh, golden promise. That's should be sweeter.
Oh yeah, like markedly sweeter.
Right.
Right. A lot of the same experience. The mouthfeel is everything. It just the sweetness in that just bites.
But what's going
Out.
to be fascinating is the difference. Now that you've had sweet, going to a Munich is going to be should be wildly different.
Well, it's on another level.
Yeah.
It's not really the same category.
No,
right?
no. It should be more bready, and you're going from sweet to bread.
Yeah. But what makes the Munich special here
Yeah.
is that it has sweetness, but it's very muted, and it lies flat over the palate. That's really, really good. But anyway, so these are our classics here. But the 6-row,
Can we do promise? The ghosts were constantly promised a new world and settlement rights.
they were.
You could throw it in there. Fuck it. This could be 5 different grains. We don't have to do just 3 because
Yeah, it doesn't matter because we're only doing one.
we're only doing one.
Yeah. So when I say wheat, like when I'm talking about wheat, obviously you know this, but the rest of the taste profile, large parts of it they're not necessarily tastes in the same way. They're structural. There's aspects of the husk, like the mechanical delivery system for the seed, and 6-row has a lot of that, right? So it is hearty, and so there's a narrative case for 6-row that I think is pretty neat. Now, obviously, in sci-fi terms, it would probably be like some kind of 8-row wheat. There'd be
right.
There'd be some fucking.
Total
There'd be
recall.
sucking. Some ancient Terran ass sci-fi wheat that's like 10 berries per stalk, right?
Yeah.
Orion Rogue says they made a Kolsch years ago that had a plastic Band-Aid thing.
Yeah, it's just bacteria that gets in there and changes the flavor profile. You can't correct for it. It just happens.
Unless you're looking for a Band-Aid flavor profile.
And
Yeah, I was just gonna say there are
no
those.
one is fucking looking for that flavor.
Johnson and Johnson.
You know, what if you're doing like Bloodsport, right? And you want Band-Aid.
So you messaged me with this saying, did you ever hear the word, you messaged me with the text like, did you ever hear of something called Say Mate? And I'm like,
Yeah.
that's from fucking Bloodsport.
Oh,
Have you watched Bloodsport? Like that's the only
a
place
million years ago.
that's the only thing I know it from. What the
that's-
hell were you talking about?
Wait,
well-
what? Say Mate.
Yeah,
Say Mate.
yeah.
It's like
There's a big scene
It's
in.
like Say Uncle.
Yeah, say uncle. There's a big thing in Bloodsport. Where it's like say it, right?
Yeah,
Mate.
yeah.
Oh, that's right. Mate meant give up. That's
What the hell were you referring to? Because I'm sitting there like fucking Bloodsport. What are you fucking talking about?
You have to get. You
I
have
know.
to,
I laugh for it because that's the only reference I could figure
No,
out.
you were exactly right.
Yeah.
That is what it is. It was a cultural reference between these two characters.
Yeah.
But there's also lots of Italian, like American Italian dialect,
Yeah.
sprinkled throughout the bear.
Oh, so this is where you got it from.
Exactly. And so
It
I was
in
like,
that.
and I was like, oh, okay. I was like, because there's a bunch of things that like the American Italian dialect has got a bunch of stuff that is like corruptions of like gabagool,
Totally. Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Capicola.
Yeah. Spoyadel. Like, have you ever seen?
Gabagool.
Yeah. Have you ever seen how Spoyadel is really pronounced or spelled?
I've never even heard of that word.
Is it bonkers?
Oh, it's a delicious.
Is it ice cream?
No, it's a pastry.
Oh,
Spoyed.
it sounds lovely.
I can't even spell it. I'm just gonna say spoy.
Well, yeah, you were not going to be the only person who's ever tried to find it on Google.
Sfogliatella.
Oh.
I don't.
Is that the one?
Shit. Italian.
The lobster tail?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
How's it spelled? S.
Sfogliatella.
What?
LLA.
Spoyadel?
But you pronounce it Spoyadel.
Oh yeah, the FP transition is real.
But these things are amazing.
And they look pretty fucking
Yeah,
good,
they're
man.
fucking delicious.
They're looking flaky though.
Yeah, flaky, and they have like a cream in the middle.
There's a cream in that?
Yeah, look at see.
Oh boy, that sounds good.
Man, listen, next
I've
time.
had these before.
Next time.
See, it's like a.
No, see, Asmati knows exactly what's up.
But yeah, you pronounce it Spoyadel. Ugh. But anyways, so you got it from the bear.
No, exactly. And so there's a lot of Italian words that are in the American dialect.
Yeah.
sprinkled throughout. And so when they said this, it never occurred to me that it was from an old movie that they watched when they were younger. I was like, oh, maybe
Eric's Italian. He'll know it. Yeah.
But this is the thing. You know it every time I ask you.
Yeah.
But it's not Italian.
No, but I still got it.
No,
which is really funny because
it's
I'm like,
not.
what the fuck is he talking about? Like,
Yeah.
I was like, Bloodsport?
But the funny thing is that there's this guy in here. It's just he grew up around Italians and he's from the neighborhood. But his last name, I think, is Polish. But he is essentially culturally in their family.
Oh yeah, totally.
And until he starts to show his ass, and they're just like, because he'll use the Italian phrase and be like, "You're not Italian."
Yeah.
But that's his, that's his context, right?
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
That's funny. Like, I don't think we never had like. It's not like it's not inappropriate to use the Italian like word, like showing, like you say, like he was showing his ass and they made fun of him about it.
Yeah.
It's not usually a thing.
No, they're just
ripping on him?
No, this is brother shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right? All right, no, yes, we want that. They want that little hint.
Cool, I like
They
that.
want that rough hint. Somebody voted right at the very end. They want that rough hewn hint. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the smash is going to be done in no time.
So what do we think? Where do we go with hops for this?
Yes, and again, I think that this is actually an interesting part. So 30, we're set fairly low.
But yeah, but that doesn't really. What flavors?
No, exactly. I think so too. But I'm just saying that we have a narrative hook for why it might be low, because they have brought something.
Oh, like they don't have a lot left. Type
Yeah,
of thing?
exactly. But so it in its natural form is incredibly bitter, whatever it is. But what do we want it to taste like? Here we go. Oh, so Coase is coming in with the juice. Mobile trees, yeah, exactly. They have these trees that like walk around. Yeah, so there might be something. Oh, see, there we go. Yeah, if we're moving into that forest, they brought only plums. Typical thrill. No. So have you ever had a sour plum?
Oh yeah, they're great.
The dried ones? Yeah. Woo. Yeah, but so we're talking about a dense forest world, an Endor type thing.
Yeah. Have you ever had a Sour Patch Kid? They're the best.
Have you ever had candy?
Actually, over the weekend, I was at the grocery store and I found an energy drink that was the blue Sour Patch Kid. Oh God. And it was amazing. It was everything I've ever wanted in life. Yeah.
It was like it's like I want a Sour Patch Kid that I can drink.
I love the blue Sour Patch Kid. And then I'm like, oh my God, someone.
Finally for
The
me.
simulation is finally
Yeah, it's
fucking.
the Matrix.
Yeah.
You have a high bitterness because it's like India Pale has to be on a spaceship for like.
Well, yeah, I was just gonna say. I mean, that's also good, but 30 should be plenty to store it. And I don't think that it's not getting drunk.
No.
You know what I mean? I think it's made a lot. So, but I like the idea that it's maybe from one of these Knollwood things. It's going to be some strange fruit, or maybe some like. There's a type of like forest sweet potato that it grows underground, but then it starts to send up a climbing vine. And then along the vine, it drops what are essentially like, they're edible, but they're like seeds that it plants throughout the forest. So it could be some kind of a hybrid plant thing there. But blue is also good as a theme for the flavor. A lot of people out here are trying to give this blue.
They want, blue waffles.
No.
Oh, is that what it is?
No.
Toss! Toss!
No way, blue.
All right. Oh, hey, Mom. How you doing? Anyway, Blue Mask is my mom. Everybody be nice.
Oh God,
Mom, you came in at the worst time.
Oh.
I don't want you to.
Type them into this search.
I don't want you to type anything that they say into Google. Don't do it. Don't do it. Now,
So where are we going?
so I'm into these wood vibes. I think that is the right call.
That's a fun. Yeah, that makes sense. So let's go with piney to start. Let's check out see what we find there. Ooh, Apollo could be fun.
Yeah, and it's broad, right? Yeah, Apollo is a big gun, as I recall. Like, there's a lot of X's on that chart.
Grapefruit, citrus, and resin.
Ah. Yeah, so, but, I mean, honestly, if you think about that, a citrus that it's also a pine, that sounds like some alien fruit.
Yeah.
Right?
Ooh, what do we think about these flavors?
Oh, see you, Mom. I love you. Pine, citrus. I mean, there's a lot to like there.
What do we think about this? Pine, tropical fruit, floral, mango, and pink grapefruit. How do you feel about
Idaho?
Yep.
Okay. Idaho 7. So pine, floral, grapefruit, tropical. Yeah, I mean, again, it hadn't occurred to me, because I'm thinking about these as tasting notes for the show, right? It hadn't occurred to me that these are basically alien fruits.
Right. What about a classic Northern Brewer?
Well, yeah, Northern Brewer, also classic British.
Yeah, but also it's evergreen, wood, and minty.
There's your blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, an actual evergreen note, I would say, is fairly rare.
It's fucking Endor.
Right? All right, now take a look at that.
Oh. You didn't even let me get to cedar.
Oh, Baca, thank you so much. Oh, I'm sorry, I got so excited by those three. I was like, how can we even go?
No, it's funny. I'm just joking with you.
We have had cedar. It was that Future Hop.
Yeah.
That Future Hop that that New Belgium sent had cedar and vanilla in their experimental space hop.
Oh, yeah, but remember the hop concentrate that they brought? That was fucking out of this world.
That hop butter, basically.
It wasn't even because there's the there's
it was like hop wax. Yeah, cryo hops are a dust.
Yeah, and there's the squeezable like hop extracts.
This is the concentrate. This is like hop wax.
It was hop dabbing. It's like you were dabbing.
That's exactly right. It was hop dabs.
And I understand why it's so much more expensive, but there's less waste.
No,
so it's
exactly
the trade-off for the price
it's
is
easy.
Makes a lot of sense.
Well, there's less waste.
Yeah.
Both in terms of material, but also in terms of dig out.
Yeah.
Like after you empty the fucking chamber.
There's nothing left.
It's gone.
There's no shit.
No. It makes perfect sense. And there is no lack of intensity. Having tasted some, you taste it forever.
Yeah.
I taste
Or
it.
the rest of the day,
I taste it in my dreams. Space hop, yeah. Spidey. It was. So there's a bunch of different beers inside the Voodoo Ranger line, and one of them is called Future Hop, because it was using an experimental hop. And so sometimes, like, there's a lot of experimental hops. There's a lot of beers that use experimental hops early, where they don't have traditional names.
Yeah.
They're just numbers.
Remember, like the other, what did it become? It was HK 256.
HK 47.
Yeah, HK 47. It became a big. Maybe it became Lemon Drop or something.
Yeah,
It became a big one that everybody.
Yeah, it became exactly. It's like,
Or maybe it became IO7.
and people have to use it.
Yeah.
And then once there's a market for it, then it's worth putting up binds. But it's like until then. All right, now they want the Northern Brewer. I mean, listen, we sold them the evergreen wood and mint. That sold them hardcore. So it's some kind of resin. So imagine they've got like a little tree, and imagine it's a situation almost like a cinnamon thing, where it's like you can take a scraping from it, and you actually don't need very much, right?
Okay, so do we want the yeast to be smooth, clean, and balanced? That's going to be American Ale. American Ale 2 is going to be clean, tart, but nutty, and more fruity. British Ale is going to be fruity, tart, dry, and crisp.
I would say that Gaunt's Ghosts is the most British in that continuum.
lineup?
It's
Yeah.
very British. It's very British war movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's a good sweep. Unless you got something else you wanna go alien with it, get some kink in there. We got time.
You want to go? Want to be really funny with it?
Yeah.
Like an Irish ale.
Oh, so emphasize the malt.
Dry diacetyl, fruity flavor. This is totally off base of what this should be.
I'm trying to remember. A lot of times I use like an Irish red. I'm thinking of like a chewier malt type thing. Is that part of it, or am I making that up?
Yeah, this is going to be full bodied, like dry, clean. Let's usually use it for stouts.
Yeah. Full bodied. God, that's gonna sell it.
But I mean, we might not want to go that direction. That's
Well, they'll let us know.
just one if we want to make it wacky.
Yeah. But yeah, thinking about the hops and like all the tricks in there. We talked about that before. Like, the tongue is not like a super high resolution sensing instrument. It knows about fruit and meat and plants, right? It knows which things are not poisonous for the most part. But it can be hacked pretty easily by these weird little pine cone flowers, right? I'm not familiar with the cane books.
Cyphus cane?
Yeah, it's Cyphus cane or Caiaphas cane, right?
Okay.
I'm not familiar.
They're very good.
What's his deal?
If Gaunt's Ghost is sharp, Cyphus cane is Blackadder.
It's about human foibles.
It's funny. It's basically a.
Oh yeah, Blind Cleric is like, look at this, it's Blackadder.
It's basically a commissioner whose only real goal is to not die, which is.
Oh, it's like a Flashman sort of thing, historical fiction.
Flashman and Blackadder. They're very very good.
Dude, okay, that sounds like, well, you know what that sounds like to me? That sounds like our boy Sir Terry.
Yes, it's very very good.
Terry Pratchett in 40K sounds okay.
Yeah,
That's
great.
That like dry British
yeah.
wit.
Oh yeah, it's very very good.
Yes, Kindle Sky. I've heard it compared to Flashman. See, there you go. Perfect.
All this makes me want to go back and read the Black Company stuff again.
Oh,
Like, you know what I mean? That's
Yes.
just classic.
Black Company. I mean, look, that's the fantasy. I consider that the brass ring.
Yeah.
Like, that's the campaign. I want to run that campaign.
I tried to read that. I bounced off.
What?
I did.
Try again.
Try it again.
got, like,
Keep trying until you get through the first book.
And I just kind of bounced off. Of it.
Oh, so good.
Give it a shot. I mean, it's there's a lot of support
Yeah.
for it, but also keep in mind that's ancient.
Yeah.
Like, that's from a long ass time ago, right? Give it a shot. Oh, the audiobooks. Yeah, I was just
yeah,
gonna
they're
say.
great.
Oh yeah, no, Ghost. Try it in audiobook format. That's how I read them.
That might be a good idea. I got a big old road trip.
This is it.
Rory, if Chris Pramus and Green Ronin put out a Black Company book, a 5e book,
When?
I have it like 5 years ago, 6 years
Is it
ago.
awesome?
Yeah, it's amazing. So if you
Did
want,
they get a chance to work with the guy?
I don't know. I have to
I'll just ask Chris.
Yeah, I have to ask Chris. But it's a full book. It's
He
this
seems like a fucking
thick.
coot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, listen, we're looking for the British ale, which is, I mean, has to be considered the most appropriate. Well, Timothy Bonsi, I think that there's not much goosing in this particular one because its style is a smash. So it's a single grain, single hop, yeast, and conceptually it's trying to be on the simpler side as well. We did it. Now, Gaunt's Ghost, Tanith First and Only. What
Is the name?
is the hook? What is the hook?
'Cause it brings
Grug, solid. Solid. In fact, that's part of why Ryan has so many meetings. All right, name. What are we thinking here?
Tennis First and Only. Yeah, that's pretty on the nose.
Yeah, I mean, it works.
First and Homely. Jeez. Bragg's Brew. That's fun.
Hey. We like that.
Cannon fodder. Jesus. Ibram's growler. Gaunt's toast. Jesus.
Final front beer. The theme is Gaunt's Ghosts from Dan Abnett. Yes, Chris is a very, very good friend of mine. I love him. He's done a lot of really cool stuff. He's done a lot of really cool sci-fi stuff for PAX.
Abe's ale.
Yeah, of course, Ferris Mesmer comes in, drops the fucking sauce.
Yeah, that's cool.
Could just call it Sacra.
Yeah.
And just have this be the
Yeah.
thematic vibe, right? Almost certainly. Ooh.
All wood sap.
Adeptus, you nerd. Oh yeah, there's a lot of Acquisitions Incorporated content. If you decided that you wanted to invest some time with us, you will find yourself repaid, to be sure. All right, now I got a pretty solid one here. Unless I see something bonks, I'm gonna put the poll up.
Sacre Bleu.
As I see something bonks. Listen, you trying to hack? Are you trying to use hacks, 8-bit? Oh, I can't wait. Yeah. Just tag me in that, Ferris. Anytime you want to show me what you're working on. It's sort of like Eric was saying. It's like the crafting can be very lonely.
It is.
And if we can help minimize some of that for you. Oh, perfect. Thanks so much. I'll check it out while we set up for our sponsored stream at 3 o'clock. The time has changed. Yeah. It's a heat between right now Sacra and Adeptus. Oh, like Damon, it's easy. If you put in a new number, it'll swap you. Yeah, the painting Gorgoruntas is not fun. I will agree with you there, BC. It is not fun to paint them. Watch me, Buland. Watch me alter time itself.
It was the original time. We're just bringing it back.
Exactly, it's retro now.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's got to be Rory. That's got to be a lot of work for you, being the only one who knows the shit. No, it's Sacra. We have made the canonical beverage.
Nice.
Oh, Piril, I got sad, bad news for you. We just finished the recipe for Sacra, which is the sort of communal brew of Gaunt's Ghosts in this themed Tanith First and Only beer. So, I mean, thanks for coming in. We got a.
Thanks for coming in today. It's nice to have you.
It feels good. It feels right.
Yeah.
You're just barely later than Jerry is.
Yeah, exactly. Too warm today. I passed out after work. Yeah, I understand that it does get hot there occasionally. That was my experience. My experience was that it was too cold, and then all of a sudden it was hot enough to get a sunburn, and then it was cold again. So that was my Scotland experience. On fire?
What? Oh, yeah, it's a huge,
that's
a huge heat wave
right.
is going through, yeah. Yeah, well, welcome to the West Coast.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Yeah, I know this is also true. I took to wearing a hat all the time there. There's just something about the Scotland sun. It just reaches down in there and hurts it. All right, hey, listen. Great news. We have got incredible products coming up at 3. I hope that you can join us. Now, we're going to be reconfiguring all of this zone right here. And when you see it, it will be renewed. And you will be spiritually and psychically renewed. But it is our great pleasure to do a sponsored stream at 3 o'clock for Smack Talk Showdown. Hopefully you can join. We will have cool guests. We got Laura. We got Ryan. Wrestling themed. It's going to be mega good times. Come and see us for that. But in the meantime, let me seize the machinery of the universe